give the floor to the representative of Indonesia.
Mr. President, I would like to thank Special Envoy Martin Griffiths and Acting ASG UN-OCHA, Mr. Ramesh Rajasingham, for their important updates. Despite the enormous efforts of the Special Envoy and humanitarian workers, the situation remains of great concern. This is of even greater worry today as the world struggles with the coronavirus pandemic, which is limiting the ability to travel and perform normal duties. I hope all well and could stay healthy. Mr. President, in response to the briefings, Indonesia would like to highlight 3 points. First, on the political track, we are particularly troubled by the lack of progress towards resuming dialogue, as well as the escalation of violence in Marib and Al-Jawaf. It is significant that before now, Marib was untouched by the open conflict and was a safe haven. We applaud the Special Envoy for his quick response in visiting the area, thereby demonstrating the support of the United Nations to the people. Sadly, this violence has resulted in thousands of people being displaced. My delegation echoes the call of the Special Envoy for the freezing of all military activities, the start of a comprehensive, inclusive, and accountable de-escalation as well as dialogue. We reiterate our position that the military approach or search for territorial gain cannot settle the conflict in Yemen. Second, on the humanitarian track, it is evident that the current fighting will compound the humanitarian efforts to secure the displaced thousands of people. Furthermore, we are deeply concerned that these hostilities may drive Yemen back to the elevated civilian casualty levels of 2018. We therefore urge the parties to abide by international humanitarian law in this regard. With regard to humanitarian assistance, we also urge the elimination of impediments to assistance. It is imperative that Houthi should also grant access to the UN team to access safer oil tanker before it is too late. This call was made in the resolution that we adopted last February, and we will keep monitoring the situation. Third, the implementation of Stockholm and Hudaida agreements. It was a grave disappointment to read the statement issued by General Abhijit Guha on March 8 concerning the aerial strike in Al-Salif. That airstrike illustrates the fragility of the situation in Hudaida, and as we have previously stated, Hudaida is the center of gravity and the humanitarian lifeline. Parties must do their utmost to implement the agreement, particularly the ceasefire. We also would like to reiterate the call by General Guha that the parties should continue working through RCC to ensure sustenance of the ceasefire and de-escalation. On Stockholm, we similarly call for its implementation, including the exchange of prisoners, and on Taiz. Mr. President, my delegation would like once again to emphasize that all concerned must commit to dialogue before it is too late and Yemen slips back into large-scale conflict and even bigger humanitarian tragedy. Measures must be taken to implement agreements and avoid making a bad situation worse. As we prepare to celebrate the 75th year anniversary of the UN, it is inconceivable to have a humanitarian catastrophe as in the World War era. Mr. President, before I end my statement, allow me to take this opportunity to join others in paying tribute to Her Excellency Ambassador Dame Karen Pierce for her dedication and constructive engagement and contribution to the work of the Council. For Indonesia, it is such a privilege to serve in the Council together with Ambassador Pierce, not only during this current membership, but also in our previous membership in 2007 and 2008. We will surely miss you, Ambassador, and we wish you all the very best and success in your next assignment. Thank you very much.
Thank you.